Yo, good time zone. Gramps, good to see you. Now this is what I'm usually used to. I'm used to seeing your name right away. Now I know everything is in order again. Good to see you, Gramps. Hope all is well over there in Sweden. What's up, kiddo? Good to have you. Hope you're doing well on this day of self-love. This is the day of giving to yourself. I know that this day has been marketed primarily to love others, but I think it's important that we love ourselves first. But that is the main ingredient in any good relationship, to love yourself. And from there, you can love other people even more. But if your cup is empty, it is very hard to fill the cups of others. So fill your cup with self-love today and every other day. And therefore, you'll never have an empty cup in your life. Good to see you. Good to know that you're doing well. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself, man. You can't expect to take care of others if you can't take care of you first. You're the first person you see every day. That means you gotta give yourself love every day. Hey, Dagger. Good to see you. Hey, you. Happy Self-Love Day. Finally upgraded to a PS5. Let's go. Let's go. What did you have before that? Congrats, congrats. Now you have access to a lot more cool games that are coming out, I'm assuming in the new year. That being this year, of course. So today's goals are as follows. Pure solo. Gonna try and catch up on some story, do some Gambit, do some Crucible, do some Nightfalls. Maybe I'll run a Legend Lost sector, see how it feels. Although I'll be honest, I didn't really like the drops that they had for today's sector, but we'll see. PS4 and it was a brick? Oh no, that sounds like the old PS4, like the OG version. Oh yeah, the original PS4, yeah, I can imagine then. That's definitely the OG stuff, man. I had to use a handy crank. I know how that feels. I had an OG PS4 myself long time ago, and yeah, it definitely was not a fun one, to say the least. It's a quick lost sector today. So funny enough, yesterday's long stream, when you came in, Gramps, I got my wish already. I got the wish so quickly because we spent so much time doing lost sector grinds that I got it within like not even an hour. So we're good on that. I just used it to get this weapon though. I used it to get the Tyranny of Heaven because it had some pretty sick rolls on it. So I was like, all right, I'll get that because I already have a lot of the other things on that list. On the whatchamacallit. Already had a good handful of items from the hunter category and exotics. Where is this place? Is it upstairs? Probably upstairs, I imagine. That's above me. Question is, where is above? So Dagger, do you know what games you'll be getting for your PS5? Or is that still something you're considering? Okay, so it is in this building. Just gotta figure out how to get upstairs then, I guess. Guess it's up here? No. No. Is it like upstairs? Like above? Yeah, I made sure to get that weekly done really fast. Just so I get that wish token. Did you get yours as well, Gramps? Or are you still working on yours for the wish? Currently grinding your Titan all over again. What happened? All over again? How come you started from the beginning? You're not sure, still drooling at the graphics? Yeah, that definitely will happen. I know that feeling. Whenever you get something brand new, you're just like, whoa. This actually exists? Wow. No, I want to grab that actually. Damn, dude. It's so hard to get those things. You have to like stand up on that exact point. Yep, you just got it. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna pop this for now, just so I can see if we can try and get this thing. No. So much jumping. Damn. No. Oh man, it's so tough to get that one. I deleted it because I had a male one and I didn't like the way it looked, so I switched over to female. But I already had a build just to... I already had a build, just had to transfer everything over to the female Titan right now. So trying to get Strand for a Strand Titan. Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. It's definitely definitely fun when you have... Come on, bro. Let me stand on top. Oh! No! Come on. There you go. Finally. I'm trying to collect all those things. They're like they're scattered all across Neomuna, and I've collected almost every single one. They're in such hard to reach places. Where is this place, man? This has to be above, right? This has to be on top. There must be an entryway or something. Okay, let me see if I can go in this building. But I guarantee you, Kiddo, that your decision to go Strand is the best decision. It's arguably the best. And I say arguably because I know people will disagree. This is my bias. Because I myself I'm a Strand main, and I haven't looked back. But Strand has saved my life countless times. And it has made everything so much better. What's this? Time until Beck's arrival. I don't care about that. I want to do my... Okay, let's see, hold on. I want to go straight ahead. I see an entrance here. Let's see if I can go inside and find it. So it is upstairs. Okay. Now where? Now what? Strand is so fun. I've seen so many OP builds of Strand for Titan and it makes me drool. Seeing how much DPS you can do. Yeah, it's crazy how much things you can do with this build for Strand. Pocket Knife says hi. Hey, Decide, what's up, man? I see you in in-game chat. Yeah, of course. I'm just chilling today, to be honest. I'm just doing all my solo runs. So I'm just vibing today. I think I'm at a point now where, honestly, like, a lot of the things that you guys have taught me, they're starting to slowly sink in, so... I don't really have, like, that many important questions. But I definitely will have questions. Just nothing that's immediate. Where the... So I know it's upstairs, but, like... How do I get up there? Am I missing an entry point? I'm missing an... Guess let's go through here then? Guess let's go through here, huh? I don't know if this is actually the right way, but... What the... Did today's Lost Sector and got your solo flawless master? And it was easy mode? Hey, let's go. What rewards did you get for it? Where the heck am I? I'm definitely going to try and do it today, for sure. I just want to see... Oh, this is Thrilla, isn't it? This is the Thrilla area. This is the Lost Sector, isn't it? I don't care about this area. Alright, I'm going to try my... Okay, you know what? I'm going to go back to the beginning. Where is this place? Okay, let me check the quest. Actual definition, or the actual thing. I want to see what the description says. Just some materials in the Triumph? Okay, I gotcha. Oh, it is... Okay, so it is the Lost Sector then. So retrieve a Vex Compass from the Lost Sector. Okay, so it actually was the way I had to go. I was just like, wait a minute, is this... Oh, I see this again. Oh! Oh! I'll come back for you, I guess. Those guys are tough, man. Okay, so I was going in the right direction. I was like, are you really sure? There wasn't anything, like, fantastic, I guess. Well, I shouldn't say that. There wasn't anything that, perhaps, was mind-blowing in that sense. That's a cool machine gun and a cool quest? Okay, well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the machine gun. Let me just respond to the side real quick. Oops, okay. Yeah, I like the quest though. The quest is actually fun. I can't complain about the quest. Yo, what's up, Makir? The hardest raid is available this week. We were just doing dungeons yesterday. Which raid is that, by the way? Some of the best special weapons as well for crafting. I'll be doing raids again next week. I usually just do, I usually swap off. It's like every other week I do like a raid, then a dungeon. So this week was the dungeons, and then next week will be raids. Oh, Vow Disciple, okay. Yo, Lollipop. Good to see ya. Might be 40? 26 or 32? Okay. Is that like one of your favorites to do? Is that one of your favorites to complete? If it's around next week, then for sure. Yo, Dio, good to see you. Good morning. What's your friend code, Dio? Because yesterday you asked me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't see your friend code or your in-game name to add you. Yo, Gagman. Good to see you, brother. It's going well. Happy Self-Love Day. Hope you're giving yourself all that love. You hate Bao. You do it only for the weapons. Speaking of which, what weapons do they give you? Do you remember? Oh, you're going to Thailand for business? Hey, that's awesome. Big ups to you on that. Maybe when I get back, I'll tell you, yeah, of course. No problem. Enjoy that business trip. That's awesome. Going to Thailand? How long will you be there for? That sounds pretty dope. Alright, whatever. Get rid of all these guys. Oh, just 3 days? That's not that bad. That's still a pretty good, sizable amount of time. Stasis Fusion, SMG, Linear Fusion, Pulse Rifle, Best in Slot Grenade Launcher. Okay. You love Vow, probably your favorite raid in the game. Okay, what's up, Bayleaf? Mechanically, it's quite complex and involves memorizing about 25 different symbols. Good grief. The timings on things are also fairly tight, so it requires a well-coordinated team. Oops. Oh, I missed my... Of course I miss it. of all the things I need to miss. Timings on things are also fairly tight, so it requires a well-coordinated team, but it's such a blast when you pull it off. And then the environment design slaps hard, okay. And the final boss is probably the best in the game, and the story is Chef's Kiss, okay. And you heard that grenade launch is going to get a big buff? Okay. You missed Destiny? I can imagine going on business trip and then not being able to play the game you want. Yeah, that's a pretty solid take though. We're gonna have to get to WoW at some point. The final boss did not skip leg day. Oh my, that sounds like a tough but rewarding raid to invest yourself in. Oh, I forgot these things disappear. Oh, come on, game. You're crazy for that one. I wonder what kind of GLs? Waveframes, breach loading ones, or the rapid fire ones? Oh, for the bus you're referring to? The GL launcher is still the 80 clear king. Yeah, people love the grenade launchers, man. You guys are all about the GLs. This is a game, man. I gotta pay attention. So waveframe GLs for WoW. Yeah, I still have Dead Messenger in my library somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna wait for these to pop back up. Would be nice if it was waveframes. I like them. Everyone loves the waveframes. Dude, really? You're still shooting me from that corner? Forbearance, best PvE grenade launcher in the game. Chain reaction and ambitious assassin with his origin perk unkillable. I love the skill shot grenades. If I was to play grenade launcher, that's probably what I would use. The skill shot ones, the one with like lightweight frame on them. Those are the ones I typically like, where they bounce off the walls and stuff, because it reminds me of Junkrat. It's actually insane how these guys keep on hitting me like this. Let's see here. Knock that thing out, huh? Gotta find an angle here. And you die. What was the ritual GL in its place that does a similar role? Oh, a great GL. Or hold on, okay, so Gegman says, what was the ritual GL that was very good before Forbearance? Then Bayleaf says, great GL to get in its place. The similar role is Salvager's Salvo. Okay. Yeah, honestly, Dio, I'm with you, man. As much as I enjoyed playing Junkrat in Overwatch, I like my auto rifles. I like my ARs and my bows, my snipes, my scouts, my pulse rifles. These are my go-to guns. It's actually just Are you kidding me? It's not hitting you? Unreal. Oh my goodness. It gets ambitious assassin and chain reaction. Hit an enemy with it. The enemy detonates in a huge explosion that causes all nearby enemies to detonate. Getting a kill means your next reload gives you 2 reloads instead of 1. Ooh. That's a great one and isn't a wave frame for you. You can get it from the kiosk if you have the mats. So it's salvages salvo, you guys said, right? That's if I ever decide to go GL. GL is just not... Again, man, the only GL I like using right now is on my Quicksilver. That's a built-in GL, and I'm happy with that. Dude, stop doing that. Oh, it's so weird, dude. Yo, what's up, Utility? How you doing? Good to see ya. As a heads up, Banshee is selling an incredible PvP Cartesian coordinate for the next 30 minutes. If I can beat this in the next 30 minutes, I'll definitely go and check it out. Because right now, with the way I'm moving, I don't know if it'll be 30 minutes, man. Enderf, what's going on? Good to see you. This might take longer than half an hour, brother. This bugger, man. Happy self-love day, Enderf. Good to see you, man. Bro, if this Hydra... Bro! It's like cover doesn't even exist. Okay, I gotta find an angle on this guy. I've got to find an angle. I need the right angles here. Not a big deal. I know you're not much of a fusion guy. Yeah. Not really much into the fusion. Oh my brother! Can I get some of that cover though? Does cover exist? Okay, I'm coming after you now. I'm coming for you. Yeah, you keep... Bro! What is that? This... Oh my goodness. A lot of people don't realize about single shot GLs is how you fire them. You can either pull the trigger and fire it and hope for the best, or you can hold down the trigger and fire it. Or you can hold down the trigger when you shoot, then release it to manually detonate the grenade. Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah. The ladder that you mentioned, Bayleaf, is what I typically do. I hold down the trigger and then I just release it. So it's all timing. Alright, if this thing doesn't die anytime soon... Which is why I like using them, because they're very like they're skill dependent, because you have to really like know. Brother, I swear, dude, I'm telling you, like I know I have my jump, and I guess sometimes the game doesn't register the second jump, or like I don't know. I feel like I have my double jump or my triple jump. It's weird. I don't like this area. I don't like this. This boss is annoying, bro. Oh my. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing, Enderf. It's like the jump gets wonky. So I'm like, I know I had the jump, but then I touched like a part of a block or something or a building, and then I lose my jump. I'm just like, what the? Yeah, exactly my thoughts, Ender. I'm like, wait a minute. Spaghetti code. Dude, this thing is relentless. And I love that it just holds down left click all day. Come on, hit him! There's no way that's missing! What? Okay, I'm gonna use this. I'm just gonna peek my head. I'm gonna head glitch him. You can't touch me, but I can touch you. That's so lame, man. What's up, Andrew? If you walk or run off a platform, you only get 2 jumps. You need to jump off, then you get 2 more. I feel like that's what I did, and even when I did that, I still feel like I lost a jump. Oh yeah, true. Anti-barrier goes through shield. I don't have my Forerunner though. I think I put my Forerunner away, did I? Yeah, I think I did. I put Forerunner away. He'll come around with the rest of us? Nah, I don't think I'll ever really commit to the GLs. To be honest. It's just not my playstyle. I have to I don't know, I just can't. Even like with the fusion rifles and the linear stuff, like I gave them all a try, I'm just like, nah, it's just not for me. I'm just an AR, bow type of guy, man. Those are usually my go-tos and I'm happy. Yeah, I wish I had my Forerunner though. Wish Ender would melt this guy. Yeah, if only I had that. I wanted to time my grenade launcher, or my rocket launcher rather. If only he was literally... Yo, what's up, Keith? If only he was on the ground, I would knock him out completely, but the fact that he's in the air... Or Revision 0? I actually have Revision 0. I have Revision 0, but it's in my inventory. Let's see if I can jank. Oh yeah. Is it, you can hide while you do it? Oh yeah, that's true! Okay, hold up. Let me do that. I always forget that I can just transfer it. Where is Forerunner? What? Why am I moving? What is going... You see that? My character was moving when I'm out of the game. It's like his orbs are like vacuuming me. Where's Forerunner? What is going on? Alright, let's see. Forerunner. Yoink. There you go. Alright, now we can... Okay, we have no ammo though, but that's fine. We'll have to build it as we go. Yeah. I won't have any ammo, but I'll have to build it. Oh yeah, true, grab revision. Okay, so in that case, hold on, let me grab revision 0 then. Because I have revision. So put this back. Where's my revision? Where is he at? Revision 0, Polaris. Prometheus. No time. Ah, here we go. Oh yeah. Dude, did I not just put the Forerunner away? Why are you still here? Go back in the DM. Go back in the dim. Oh, okay, hold on. Gonna do this. Boom. And you get transferred back. See ya. Okay. So now I can Dude, how are you... You are actually insane for doing that. I want the Iron Banner so I can get ornaments from it. I actually want Iron Banner too, because they have some pretty good weapon selections in the banner that I kind of want. Damn, I haven't used this gun in so long, Revision 0. Forgot how good this felt. I'm only saying good now because it's so satisfying to finally go through armor. You're only so grateful when it works. Alright, let's go hit that eyeball. Want that crit. Oh. Look how far this thing hits. I'm literally behind the wall, man. This is why I was like, on Legendary, I'm not doing this. On Thriller, on Legendary, I'm like, no way. You can stay over there. Look at that. We're uninvited guests? Hey, who invited you to the party? Where did you all come from? This is a VIP list. You're not invited. Almost there. Almost there. Inch by inch. Little by little. Patience. Patience. I also have Dragon's Breath too. All the weapons you just said I have. Alright, finally. Okay, so create chaos in... Alright, so let's do that then. Let's launch that. Crazy. And the cheese spot up top. I should have done that too. Oh man. It's probably the longest I've had to take for a lost sector. So what does oh, so hold reload, that gives you the sniper shot? Is that what it does? I haven't used this gun in so long, man. I forgot what everything does. Well, let me retransfer my Forerunner back because I'm not using that gun anymore. Is it gone? Get back in there. I don't want you in there. There you go. So now revision 0 is there. Cool. Alright. Yo, what's going on? Han, good to see ya. So, when you hit a bunch of crits, you get some free sniper shots. Oh, okay, that's actually interesting to me. That's new news. New news to my ears. Because I just grabbed it and then I like literally used it twice and I put it away. After the bar on the left fills up. Okay, so I got to keep an eye on the left hand side. Gotcha. All right. That I will do. I guess today would be a day I practice this weapon. Because I do like me some pulses. And as for special weapons, Makir, I got one yesterday, my brother. In Dead Kindness. That's what I got right here. This gun is becoming a favorite of mine. I'm liking the Indebted Kindness. It's crisp. Alright, so where do we go now? down. I just love this. I love jumping off and just shoo. Spider-Man all day. Shoo. Literally Spider-Man. All right. Yeah, I got it yesterday. I was really fortunate to get it yesterday through the dungeon run. I don't think you were here for that, Gramps. Yeah, it was me, Elenir, Atrax. We did the dungeon for Warlord's Ruin, and I was like, finally, got that gun. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of here. Where do we go now? It can get some nutty rolls. It feels so good to shoot. I'm gonna definitely practice this gun. I just love the rate of fire on it. It's just nice. Oh, so it says targeting data. I see. Whoa, whoa, these guys are hitting. I wish I had one with a volt shot. I wish I had that too. Not gonna lie. So most exotic weapons that have an alternate fire mode will have a bar or counter located on the left side of your HUD. That explains the centrifuge then, because centrifuge also has a meter, and when it fills up, I basically shoot things and things explode in a blinding light. Okay, see, I want to just get away from those guys. Those guys are annoying. Oh, it's right here? Yo, Ducky! Good to see ya. Stopping in to say hey, just finished your first VOG, or is that the vow? No Mytha class, love, but it was a good time. Hey, let's go. That's what I like to hear. It's good stuff. So it actually is here then. So I have to create chaos. Oh, I'm gonna create chaos and see what happens. The Vault of Glass? I always get the vow and the vault all mixed up. Whoop. Who's that? Grab some special ammo. You up there, that's who was shooting me. I was like, who is up there? I think the only thing I'm realizing right now about this gun is that in terms of its steadiness, it's a little bit shaky. That's like the only thing like I'm noticing so far. That's not that big of a deal, really. We did Val last night. That was a mission. 27 symbols of doom. Yeah, everyone's talking about those symbols, man. I'm just like, oh no. Yesterday I was doing the Warlord's Ruin, and that had symbols too, and I was like, oh well, time to get the notepad. Sheesh. What was that? Why did my thing stop there? You can switch the Rev 0 to Hake Burst Fire, Heavy Burst Fire. Then you will shoot a 2-shot burst with heavy damage. Oh! Okay. I'm gonna try that out then. I gotta test that. I didn't even know this had like multiple ways of using it. I just thought that this was the burst itself. So now if I hold down the button... Oh, that's... Ooh, that's sick! Ooh, what the... Wait a minute. This is kind of... Whoa! What? Yo, this gun is kind of... Hold on. Whoa! This has... What? This has a sniper and... Yo! I might have to use this gun more. Damn, okay. This gun's speaking to me. So it's the most customizable gun in the game. That's actually crazy. It's anti-barrier as well, so you can shoot through the shields. Okay, I'm keeping this. Did I lock this? It is locked. Okay, good. Ooh. Okay, I might have to put away my Volta bracket then. Damn. Sniper rounds with anti-barrier? Damn, okay. Ooh, so fires a less stable burst of 2 high damage, high range. Ooh. Okay, so you get more range. Damn. Hey, Dio. Take care on your business trip to Thailand. Be safe out there. I want to see you come back in the chat in one piece. Be safe, eat well, sleep well, have a great trip. If you inspect it, you can see the perks. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me try the hake and see if that suits me. Oh, and I can increase. Okay. Ooh, let me try this. Okay, am I supposed to be here? This is just create chaos and... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I want to create chaos, but... Ooh. Oh, this is... This two-tapper. Gotta... Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do we have here? Oh. Okay, I've got a key though. That's nice. So I can use that for my excursions or incursions. It feels like a kinetic graviton lance. Yeah, it kind of does. Which is why I love the graviton lance so much too. This is cooking. Oh, hold on a sec. Okay, you're up there. No wonder. This... Oh, he sniped me. This is actually nice. Some of the weapon sounds just make my brain go brr. This weapon is... Whoa. I didn't give it a chance, but now I'm fully committed. Got the engagement ring and everything. What's up, Dem? Yeah, the 4 burst definitely has a much smoother feel. But the timing on the 2 bursts is actually kind of nice. Like if I time it well enough. Oh, that's actually nice, dude. Like music. Like a techno song. This gun is actually fun. Oh, dude, that's funny. The dopamine when you get the sunshot. Oh yeah, the sunshot too. I love the sound effect of the sunshot. Kadoom, kadoom, kadoom. There's just so much energy in it.
Cabal are making a push into the district. Got my hands full with a couple pressures if you can handle that command center.
Already got it in our sights, Nimbus.
I hope this is part of the mission. This is... Ooh, man. If I like pulses, have I tried Outbreak Perfected? I don't think I have. Is that a weapon I can just get? Dude, this is so nice. I'm gonna have to put away a couple of my weapons for this. Let's patrol. Okay, but I'm here for the mission, by the way. I'm trying to create chaos, and It's a kiosk one? Check your progress on the quest? Yeah, I'm gonna probably check that. I'm literally in the area. And I'm creating all this chaos right now. I'm assuming it's these guys. But let me just get out of the way. Let's see here. So quests. That. Lightfall. So this one. So retrieve caches. Okay. All right. So yeah, 83. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Because I'm like, I'm creating chaos. Just how much of that chaos is being created. So I'll check out the Outbreak Perfected and see. Because yeah, pulse rifles are like, if I'm not using autos like ARs or bows, I usually go to pulse as like my tertiary, or hand cannons, of course. You should be able to get it at the tower place. It's a red war weapon. Okay. I bet you I like the scout. Scouts I sometimes use. I haven't really used scouts in a while. It's usually been AR, bow, pulse, hand cannon. Those have been my consistent. And then I've been trying out more SMGs recently to add to my repertoire. That's usually my main inventory. Okay, after I deal with these grunts, I'm gonna check out the Outbreak and see. Is adding more pulse rifles to my collection? I don't mind that. Y'all have already opened up my eyes to this revision 0. I'm like, man, I've been sleeping on this gun for a while then. Didn't even know this thing actually existed until I had to use it more. .600 RPM SMGs give you massive dopamine. Yeah, right now I think I have what? I have the pizza cutter, and this gives me 900, and I'm just like, I'm just erasing. I'm just at Domino's Pizza right now. Everyone gets a slice. This gun, the pizzicato, this gun is actually nice. Okay, I need to get a seed. Okay, where's the seed at? I'm out of here. See ya, guys. Oh, let's see what you guys are saying. So you just got it? Alright, so let's see. I love Outbreak Perfected, and I've said it so many times. Too bad they removed the mission to get it. Damn. Was the mission to get it really fun? I just got it and I love it so much. It's a good one if you like distance and accuracy. It's not meta at all, but with a good roll, it's beautiful. I'm definitely down to try it. 600 RPM, yeah. Anything above 600 for me with the SMG, I'm just like, oh man, it's giving me more. Callus mini tool I have that in my inventory. You can do a lot of damage with a fire team of outbreaks, especially with the catalyst. Okay. If pulses get a buff, outbreak will be really good. Ooh, okay. So let's peep that real quick then. Let me go to the tower and read that. Because adding another pulse to my collection, I am actually kind of... So I'm on the market. I'm on the market for a new weapon. Because I have the centrifuge now. I got that for free from using the extension in the Firefox thing yesterday. Shoutouts to Andrew. Where are you, Andrew? Thank you for that yesterday, by the way, if you're still here. I was able to get the centrifuge for free, and I got the, of course, the Exterius yesterday, and I was so happy. The moment I got centrifuge, man, I was eating people in PvP. My gun run build, I literally went like 5 games straight winning in PvP with Crucible. I was just cooking everyone in front of me with that build, which I'll show you guys today on stream. I was just going nuts. I was like, this is a solid combination. Alright, oops, why am I going to vault? Well, yeah, you know what? I probably should vault. Yeah, centrifuge is nuts. This gun, this is never leaving my inventory. That gun is actually crazy. So I can actually put away Volta now. Store it away. Because now I actually, I don't need to have it when I have revision. Crazy. Lollipop. The mission for that was outstanding. Man, I miss out on all those things. It's so Strum. I know some of you folks were mentioning Strum yesterday. Mid multi, Rat King is busted. Ah, okay, so Outbreak perfected. Okay. Directive. Kill while enemies present. Oh my gosh, what the? Yo, okay. You guys know me. I love design. I love gun design. This gun is actually my type of gun design. It has a cyberpunk feel to it. The spy. Ooh, I might have to get this. Let's see. Outlaw. Ooh, okay, outlaw's nice. Parasitism. Parasitism? This weapon does more damage to enemies based on the number of Siva nanites that attach to them. Wait till I shoot it. Oh man, I can't wait. Okay. So, let's see what other cosmetics it has. Nah. No. Oh! Ooh, this golden gun is actually really nice. I'm not gonna lie though, the original is really cool. The original with the red and black color scheme is... Damn. If this was a purple color scheme, oh, that would... Okay, let me read the lore though. Let's read the lore. The captain stands with his primary hands braced on a command table. He stares down at a static hollow projection as though it might reveal some new secret. Nearby, the hunter combs through scout reports. The warlock taps rapidly at a data pad, running simulation after simulation. No one speaks. There's a deafening boom. The hollow projection flickers. The whole skiff tilts 70 degrees off kilter. The captain holds tight to the table, reaching out with a secondary arm to snatch the hunter as he goes toppling by. The warlock is not a concern. She has blinked her way to a secure handhold. The captain calls to his crew, speaking Elixni too fast for the hunter or the warlock to follow. Someone calls back. The skiff tilts nauseously, then stabilizes. Aramis? The warlock asks. The captain nods. Letting go of the hunter, he disappears through an access hatch to consult with his crew. I don't like this, the hunter says. Oh, sorry, I don't like this, the hunter says lowly. We should be there with him. The warlock chews on her lower lip. She doesn't like it either, but they've argued endlessly with their captain and gained no ground. We have to trust him, she says finally. It's what he wants. Trust him to die? The hunter hisses. Let's break down how stupid this is. Not only does he want to... Is it a typo? Wait. Let's break down how stupid this is. Not only does he wants to... Is it just want to? Not only does he want to infiltrate the tower without us, he's planning to wear devil's colors to interrupt a devil's heist to reclaim Siva. And instead of leaning on us, his good guardian friends, he's banking on some stranger. Not a stranger, the warlock cuts in. Fine, not a stranger, but definitely not a friend. The hunter grits his teeth. We should do it. We need to do it. Let's just go. Let's go now. We can cut them off. He conjures his ghost with a twist of his wrist, readying for transmat. We have to trust them, the warlock repeats, reaching out to grasp the hunter's forearm. I think he's right when he says it doesn't mean anything if we do it. Guardians do extraordinary things all the time, and he needs more allies. The captain re-enters their little ad hoc war room. They draw up guiltily. The hunter hides his ghost. All well? He asks, looking between them. Hey, Mithrax, the warlock murmurs. We're all good. The hunter says nothing. We walk this hardship path with joyful hearts. Be brave. Whoa. Cool little lore there. You have D1, but you can't play it? Such a bummer. Man. This is a cool little lore on this gun. I wish I can play FPS on controller, but sadly I suck so bad on controller that I get so frustrated you stop playing. Oh, I feel you. I feel like keyboard and mouse is just nice. Keyboard and mouse is just a nice way to go. All right, so my eyes are open now. You've opened my eyes to the world of Pulse. All right, let me go back. Let me go back and peep this quest now. Where is it again? Not this. Where was it? What was the quest? What did it want me to do? Let me scroll back down. So Mithrax let us know about Aramis trying to break into the old tower to try and steal the outbreak. Oh, okay. So Aramis this entire time has always been a pesky one. Passkey's other component is a seed of silver wings. One can be found in Callus's trove, deep within the Typhon Imperator. Okay. Thus the mission for it. Oh! See, but now I wouldn't know because the mission doesn't exist. So I couldn't even go back and do it. I wish that I could, though. That would have been so nice as part of like a New Light journey, like just giving you access to that. That would have been really nice. Okay, so I use my part go into Callus's ship. Okay, so let me go here. Okay, it's Callus's ship on Neptune. Okay, gotcha. Don't forget new red borders at the war table. Oh yeah, okay, so we can check that because it's a reset today, right? Anything good there that I should check out? Anything AR or anything like that? Or SMG or whatever? Okay, I gotta find Callus's ship again. Ow. You need the 5 Perpetualis. Oh yeah, true, to get to unlock its potential. I remember you mentioned that. Okay, where is this thing again? We are... Love how this doesn't tell me where I am on the map. Okay, there you are. So it needs to go north. This way. Right? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I had to just go north. You can check it in on the vendor tab on dim if you want to know without going there. Oh, okay. Cool. Dim has everything, man. I need to really get used to using dim like a lot more. Like all of its functions are just so vast. It's incredible how it just provides everything. Okay, so we should be in the park now. Yeah, okay, so we're in the park. And now we're gonna find Callus's ship. What's his ship look like again? Can't even remember what his ship looks like. I'm guessing it's where his big fat head is, right? I'm guessing it's here. Yeah, it has to be here, yeah. You see... Yeah, it looks like Callus. Yeah, it's like I see big fat Callus head. Must be here.
Heavy Cabal fortification inbound. Anyone with a spare gun care to help
Okay, let's
out?
look at the quest. Let's see what we gotta do here. What's this quest again? So what does it say? The Pastor Key's other component is a seed of silver wings. One can be found in Callus's trove, deep within the Typhon Imperator. Okay, so deep. So we gotta go downstairs then, huh? We gotta go real deep. Whoa, what the? Can I go down though? I know I can cheese it. Oh! Oh, I missed the door. I just saw it too. Like a small little slit on the left-hand side. There it is. This gun is actually... This pizza cutter is crazy. Okay, but for now, I think I'm gonna continue using that revision. That revision just spoke to me for a moment there. And I guess I'll use Irony. Actually, let's go punching out for now. I think it's on a table at the back where you had to escape on a sparrow in the story. That's gonna be a... Let's see if I can remember that. That's definitely a place I will not remember. I remember, like, I vaguely remember, but like not totally remember. But I think I know what you're talking about. It's like this big open area. All the way in the end of this ship. Yeah, I definitely need to check that out then. No, the only question is how do I get there? You have to find a room where you have to activate 2 plates, then kill everything. Does tracking the quest give you an on-screen waypoint? Does, yes it does. It does indeed. So I'm guessing I gotta go up? Because it's telling me to go up. Or at least it's straight ahead, but I need to find... that direction. I'm guessing it's up then? No, this is back to the treasure room, right? Or is it? So I know it's that way. Oh, maybe up? Oh, it could be this way. Okay, right track, alright. Gotta go up more. More up. Yeah, this 2 burst is actually really nice. Initially it was kind of kind of weird, but now the more I'm using it, it's actually not too bad. Okay, so it's that way. I need to go right. Okay, so I guess this way then? And then... I guess I gotta go up there. Oh my, this thing again? This I remember. Wait. Oh, is it over there? Ah, it is. Okay. Now climb the chandelier on grapple. Or grapple. Yeah. That's why I love Strand so much. It's a cheat code. Ever since I went to Strand, I just felt like everything was... All the difficult tasks now became dramatically easier. So I'm guessing I'm around here. Ah, okay, so... I'm guessing this is it, right? Okay, so a little bit further. Ah, I remember this room. Oh, yeah, this is where... Yeah. This is where all the chaos ensued. Holy, there's a bajillion you guys. It's fine, I'll take care of all of you. Or you can take care of me. Whoa! Hello? I was like, can I attack you? Telling you, man, grapple is the best thing in the game right now. If we're talking S tier, I gotta give it to this. Strand right now is on top of the game. Right click doing super does a big AoE attack. Okay, I gotta practice that too. Excuse me, sorry. I usually just go for the flippy dip, and I go for the slam. So let me test that out. Oh, you know what? No more playing games. Get off. Get off of my lawn! This is my lawn! Where are you guys? My lawn! And now, boom! Lawn cleaned. Also gotta collect these things. Activate? Uh-oh. When I see activate, I know what's coming. Oh, that's one. Okay, I was like, oh, no. I thought that was a boss or something. So that's one of them. Hello. Sorry to bother you. So collect this one too.
That's the last
There you
item
go.
on the list, and it's a powerful one.
Return to
Should bring it back
Nimbus.
Nimbus.
Yay, the easiest part.
They're not at the best of moods, so I
The
reminded
easiest
them,
part.
however broadly
Going back to Nimbus is the easiest. Don't mind if I do. By the way, folks, if you have not done so already, reminder, grab that Mass Effect bundle. It is free. You get a free ship. I think you get a free ghost. What else do you get? Free ghost, free ship, and I think it's a free sparrow. No, it's not over yet. I know, I know. I was just happy that that part was over. I was just glad that that sequence of events was done. Now I can continue. Yay!
Looking good, pal.
Looking good, pal. Have I unlocked all your Strand stuff? This is why I'm doing it, because this whole Lightfall thing is kind of all over the place, and so I was looking for the quest called Parting the Veil, and Parting the Veil didn't show up, and so I had to go on Google to ask why the quest wouldn't show up, and it said I had to do this quest first before I can get and unlock Parting the Veil. And the game never told you that. The game literally didn't tell you to do this mission first, then do Parting the Veil. It was just like story done, and then that's it. Then you just had the unfinished business quests, but it was just all over the place. So for the longest time, I kept going back to the fishing pond to see if I would be able to advance anything, and it was like, nope. Gotta do this. Like, I'm starting to see why people were a bit like disheartened by Lightfall. Not so much because of the actual story. I think the story was okay, but I think because like everything else, everything else surrounding Lightfall, I think is where people were a little bit disappointed, because the game doesn't tell you to do certain things in order. It's just like, okay, you've beaten the story, cool. Now it's like, what next? It doesn't really give you that necessary guidance, and so the fact that I had to Google why a certain quest wouldn't pop up, and it's like, oh, well, you had to do it because you can't do it because you don't have this quest done. I'm like, what? Why didn't you just tell me that in the first place? And it's like, no, it's not even clear. It's just like, complete Parting the Veil quest first. I'm like, okay, I wish I could do that, but where's the quest? So I'm hoping that they do fix a lot of that stuff with Final Shape. I hope it all comes together, and they make Final Shape a promising one. At least that way, moving into the episodes, you know, they'll have reassessed the situation, improved upon modes, and just deliver. Man, the more I use this gun, I'm actually really happy about it. There we go. Let's do it. And after this, we're gonna do some PvP stuff. Run some Gambit. Run some Crucible. I still want to show you guys that build that I have. It's actually really fun. Alright, here we go.
We're in.
Good. Any sign of the soul divisive?
Not a vex in sight. You should be proud, Nimbus. Rohan's past
What do you folks think of Lightfall, by the way? I never really asked you folks what you folks thought.
for missing out on the action.
All the more reason for them to stay out of the garden. It has
Like, what are your reasons for liking Lightfall and reasons for disliking?
till they blot out all reason.
For me personally, of course, I love nature, and Strand has like that very nature type of feel, like, you know, going with the flow,
Roger that.
very philosophical. That's what really caught my eye when it came to Lightfall, and of course Neomuna, very Japanese inspired. So a lot of Asian centric type of inspiration.
The soul devices.
And of
How
course,
did they know we were here?
the Lightfall weapons were pretty cool,
Them now.
I'd say.
Dwell on the how later.
So Han says Lightfall's meh. It's called Lightfall and it's set in the most colorful city. I think they could have done a better job in this city environment. Maybe just give it a little bit more life. That's just me. You gotta be serious with all these. I disliked it because it added nothing to the game in a story sense. Just told us something that is important without explaining why. I will admit that some of that story was somewhat abrupt. Like, for example, the way that Rohan just kind of gave himself up. I was like, really? Like, you're a Cloud Strider and you just kind of did that? Yes, 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 you read my mind, actually, Gramps. I did mention that to my friend. I sent him a DM yesterday about it. Because that Humble Bundle is really, really a steal. Because you can get every single expansion right there for like 40 bucks or something like that. Or like, yeah, 20 bucks or whatever. So hopefully my friend took the chance and got it. Because that would really help him. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Rohan's death. It was really abrupt because it seemed like Rohan was like the most sensible out of the two. Like, I hate to sound like I'm against Nimbus, but I felt like Nimbus would have been the first to, you know, kind of go. Just because he just, you know, he's kind of naive at times, whereas Rohan is like more grounded. He was like more sensible in terms of his behavior. Like he had a good head on his shoulders, but Nimbus, I felt like, okay, this guy is he's gonna be the first to go. And then when I saw Rohan go, I'm like, what? Seriously? Like, he had the most I felt like he had like he played a good role, you know? Where it goes? It down? Guess I go down, right? So 40 bucks with the season pass, 20 bucks without. Ah, okay. Hopefully my friend grabs a hold of it.
Though I still
But that would be good
don't understand
for
how that
him.
happened. Unless we tripped an alarm on the way in.
It's possible. Perhaps Rohan's passkey had a flaw we didn't see.
But why not
It's
attack
down.
where we portaled in? Why let us get so far?
Wait
Are
up.
you
What the?
suggesting someone else tipped off the Soul Divisive?
Is it?
It's possible.
It's also disappointing. Stay on task. I'll
Oh.
go check on Nimbus.
Okay. Although the Cloud Striders have a generational thing too, though, since they have such a shortened lifespan. That is true, yeah, the whole shortened lifespan thing, understandable. But definitely Rohan just dying like that, in spite of all that, felt like it was a little bit, oh, you little... I felt like that was a little bit poor in taste. It's like there's so much build up behind his character, and then all of a sudden he's just gone. You know? They made him seem like this kind of superhero type of guy. And then all of a sudden he's just, yeah, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna take it easy here. Gonna, you know, sacrifice myself. I'm like, alright, well, guess it was nice knowing you for 5 minutes. Like, I would have loved if Rohan was the one guiding us right now, not Nimbus. Like, I would have loved if Rohan was the one that we had to continue to, like, reconvene with. And, like, Nimbus can be somewhere else, but... I was just like, man, what were you guys thinking about that? Let me see what else you guys wrote. So what's up, Blake? Good to see you, brother. You can shoot through those shields with this weapon. Yeah. I just learned that today. I just had to get used to this. I had to get used to this weapon. It's been in my inventory for like the longest time. I got it, and then once I got it, I just put it away. So today's the day where I'm just using it to get used to it. And it's actually surprisingly really fun. Because I do like pulse rifles, and this actually kind of slaps. Not just because it's a pulse, but because it has sniping too. So it's like a very multi-faceted weapon, which is awesome. I love multifaceted tools. My favorite AR in the game right now is Quicksilver because of, again, it's multifaceted. It's an AR slash GL, but a grenade launcher, which I actually like. And then this is just crazy how I can snipe and pulse.
Those lasers were meant for more than just a light show.
Can I go through that? Okay, good. Let's recover this. So I'm really hoping that for Final Shape, they really shape things up, really give us what we're looking for in terms of a really good story, and deliver on the content. And I honestly, I hope that they give us some good weapons too. It's very exotic. Yeah, it's slowly becoming a gun that I may very well keep in my inventory at all times.
Showed us an hourglass.
That pattern must be our way past this maze.
This way? Wait a minute. Oh, this is another puzzle, isn't it? Joining allies in 3, 2. Okay, that's not the right way then. It's immune. Nope. Okay, yeah, I need the arc for sure. Huh. Okay, so I guess it just... Does it reset though every single time? Oh, okay. Ah, so I guess the enemies respawn so you can get the arc cranium. Got it. Just not too sure what I gotta do here. Is there something I'm missing? So let's take a look at the visual cues here. Pillar, broken pillar, pillar. Oh, I know this is blocking me for sure. Well, I want the Final Shape campaign to be a warm-up to fighting the Traveler, and the raid to actually fight him in his final form or shape. That sounds like an interesting direction, story-wise. So you need to bounce the beam on the little plate. This thing? I'm gonna see what that little plate is. Little plate. Just gonna see what little plate is. I just see this. Where there's a big shield. Behind the red shields. White shields. You know how your beam is a laser? Lasers reflect off mirrors. Okay, so I need to... Yeah, just what Gramps was saying. I have to... Behind the red shields. Oh. Oh. So that, okay. I see. So does each of them have that? Oh, that's the way it came from, right? Does each of those places have that that little white? Ah. Oh, okay.
What are the Taken doing here?
Gotcha.
I don't know about your end, but they're slowing me down over here.
Be careful. If the Taken are there, you're in for an even tougher fight than we expected.
Ooh, let's go. I gotta level up the revision. So Blick wants some extra spice when it comes to the lore. Okay, so I guess just keep going straight. More of these flying birds, man. I will say though that building up the charge or the targeting data for this gun does take some time. But I guess that's the trade-off for being such a strong gun. You need some sort of caveat to it. Yeah, I'm definitely a lore guy too, so I still have to get through the whole lore myself. But I know that Final Shape will be a nice kind of closure to all that's happening.
Clearly, its knowledge presents a real threat to the witness's plans.
Because now I'm curious about the Vex.
That memory core.
Nimbus,
Because the Vex and the Occlusion, they're obviously hiding something. They must know something,
Deployment to Rohan's legacy.
right? They must know something,
Needed more cores
and
to
they're
add
trying to
flash.
prevent us from knowing that one thing for us to get inside of the Traveler, right? Through the portal. Oh, so it charges fast with the 4 burst. Ah, okay. Gotcha. That is new news to me then. That's good information. So I gotta go over there. Love it. Perfect. Perfect. All according to plan. If you hit your crits with all 4 shots. Okay, so it is very aim dependent then, or accuracy dependent. Okay. Okay, so that's 1. Yeah, I do find it a little bit easier as far as just recoil and control, stability-wise. The two bursts at least gives me a little bit more of that. Yeah, it allows me to hit my shots a little bit easier. The 4 shots is a little bit shaky. But yeah, I guess that is a trade-off though. All these guys. Okay, where do we go here? Yeah, I definitely find that the two birds has a lot more range. Way more range. And it just eats targets fast. These big guys, it's easy work.
Nimbus,
Alright,
I know
nice.
you feel you have to do this for Rohan's sake, but
Rohan is dead. I can't do anything for him anymore. Except live up to what he taught me. A Cloud Strider does whatever it takes to keep Neomuna safe. We don't hesitate in the face of danger. We don't
Okay.
let pain stop
All right.
us. We let it remind us that
you're still breathing, still fighting. Yes, I know. You shouldn't let pain stop you. But you can't let it propel you either.
Oh yeah, I gotta go up then.
That path only leads to more pain.
Where's the next platform? Playing Super Mario over here again. Oh. Here. Oh, I just missed it. Oh, come on, man. And then jump up here. There you go. Probably the hardest way I did it, but sometimes you just gotta be creative. Again, I will say though that overall design, I think Lightfall does a great job of really expressing nature in its greatest form. Like I will give that part of Lightfall credit. But just the overall gameplay parts of it, it's not really hitting too well for me. But yeah, whatever works. Whatever works, whatever gets me to the top, we'll do it. What's this?
I found this. It's Cloud Strider tech, all right. Rohan probably ran right past this spot when he...
Yo, what's up, Elenier?
All I can think of is how
Running raid secret
Rohan
chests?
didn't need weapons
Nah,
or
nah.
fancy mods.
Yeah, this is the
Sure, he
Lightfall
liked
mission.
his gear, but he didn't need all that to defend our city. To do his duty as a Cloud Strider. Which is what I should be
A nice
doing
design.
now. You take it. Use it to get the blueprint.
Damn, he's tall.
Meet me back
Whoa.
in Neomuna when you're done, okay?
Camera.
Osiris, we caught up with Nimbus.
Let's
They're on
go.
their way back to Neomuna.
You convinced them.
Now I can finally do Parting the Veil, I
Must
think.
be your way with words. But you'll need more than that if you're to reach the conceptual mind before the Taken. Don't forget what you're here for.
Alright.
We're on the move.
So now quests, what do we do? We complete the mission, what remains? Okay. Reach the conceptual mind. So we're not done just yet. But at least we have a machine gun. Line bolt. Hello, hello, evening. Or morning, or afternoon, not too sure. Hope we're doing well. Alright, I think they're advertising that I use the gun, because I see heavy ammo up ahead. Like, hey, you just got this new gun. How about, you try it out? Let's see, I guess I'll use Beliosaurus for now. And then let's try out Chaos. What does it say here? Wow. Alright. Cool design. Once again. Love the gold accents and the purple. Let's see. Ricochet Vexadecimal. While holding down the trigger, every fourth heavy metal projectile also makes targets volatile in impact. Every fourth bullet becomes... Okay. Alright. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to have you. Yeah, I imagine they want you to use the machine gun. Like, here. Let me give you some,
The Taken are pulling ahead. Time to really let loose.
Let me give you some ammo.
Can't let them destroy the conceptual mind. At least not until we get its memory core.
Okay. Gun design-wise, I gotta give it like an 8.5. Sound-wise, I gotta give it a 9. I actually like the sound of it. Sound is actually kind of cool. The animation for the reload, it's like your typical machine gun reload, so I don't really see anything different about that. But sound-wise, though, I do like the pew pew pew. It's a cool gun. It does surprisingly low damage. DPS tests have been surprising on this one. I feel like it's waiting for a massive buff from Bungie, begging for it. I guess I haven't really seen much to give my honest take on damage, but I guess we'll find out very soon. I'm guessing against stronger enemies, it's probably where you'll see it. It becomes more apparent, I guess. Because in this section with these guys, it doesn't seem very apparent. What the? Range-wise isn't too bad, though. I'd say the range on it's pretty sufficient. Has a pretty good mid-range. Somewhat long range. But not to the extent that a sniper would be, but I'd say it's an appropriate range. Personally, I'd use it though. I might actually keep it in my inventory. It's actually a cool weapon. So you'd be down for it to have the 30% weaken instead of the 15% as a tractor replacement. Oh, here we go, the mirrors again. Oh, where's my arc cannon or cranium, whatever you call it? Or did I shoot it? I've been loving LMGs myself. There's some legend ones out there that are big spicy. Yeah, this one actually feels good. Like it's not terrible by any means. The rate of fire is actually kind of steady. Like in terms of steady aim, it's actually quite nice. Yeah. Ah, they ricochet. Got it. Okay. Because I was looking for the actual... I was looking for the arc cranium again. Okay, so I gotta knock these guys. Okay, so they want you skill shotting. Oh, so what's up, Mateo? Good to see you. I think against ads though, like these little punks, it's actually not that bad. And as far as magazine size, 48 in the mag is, I would actually like to, I'd rather see it at 50. I don't know why they gave it 48. It's such a weird number to give a magazine size. I think 50 would be a nice little added buff. In my opinion. It seems weird to have such a strange number like 48 as your magazine. Exotics have a lot of competition for me when the exotic bows are so enjoyable. Yeah, again, bows will forever be something I gravitate towards. Every time. Which is why I'm just praying. I'm praying that I eventually get the Trinity Ghoul. Then I can finally just put everything to rest.
About that before. What kind of beings create their own god? And it's not even an original.
Happens more than
So the
you think.
Deepstone Crypt machine gun commemoration can get 120 rounds. Whoa. Now that's a sizable amount for an LMG. Of course. Well, now I know. Hola, beasts. My Canadian brethren is here. Good to see you, beast. How are you? How's the dog?
Conceptual mind and its failed creation.
How's doggo?
It's God. I never really thought about that before. What kind of beings create their own god?
But I guess I can just hold the trigger down. It's not bad.
Happens more than you think. Something to ponder after the memory core is safely in hand.
Right. Focus up, Guardian.
Yeah, stay away from those. Stay away from those guys. Yeah, those supplicants are actually... they're super scary. The moment I hear... yep, this guy. The moment I hear... I'm out of there. Sounds like that dial-up modem. Oh, he almost blew up in my face. Trinity is an ad-clear monster. Wishender is the hard-hitting, slow draw. Tiku's is the more complicated but good scaling combo. I gotta go back and give... I gotta go back and give Tiku's a shot one of these days, man. Really do. Okay, this one is definitely a trick shot, huh? I guess I just shoot all around. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. I think my top 3 bows at the moment, just in terms of performance and overall use for me, of course, Lemon number 1. Lemon number 1. I guess exotics wise. Lemon number 1. What else do I have exotic wise? I do have Virgilisk. Virgilisk I think I'd put maybe 3. 2? 2 I'm not sure yet. You like Wishender the best? Oh my gosh. No, not you, not you. I meant oh my gosh as like the enemy. I think once I get Wishender, maybe I'll I'll change my mind on certain things. Right now, I'm definitely Le Mans, number 1. Again, number 2, I'm still not too sure what to consider for number 2 as far as my tier list of exotic bows that I like to use. Guess I need an angle on this then, huh? That's 1. So it does depend on the angle that you're standing at, I guess, huh? Yeah. Hip fire versus add doesn't matter. Just full draw and get big damage and pierce. Breaks barriers, even GM in one shot. Wish Ender. Yeah, once I obtain that, I'll be testing it. Not only in PvE, but also in PvP. But once I get Trinity Ghoul, though, I think that'll be my top 2. For sure. Once I get the Ghoul, I would see myself using that alongside Le Mans predominantly. And then it would just be a throw-up, or I guess a toss-up between like Wish Ender and Burglus for number 3. Let's go.
Looks like the Taken have all cleared out. Why aren't they fighting us for the memory core?
Okay.
I'm sure they were merely told to destroy the Blackheart's architect. I doubt they were aware it's knowledge.
It's a good alternative to Le Mans because it covers barrier instead of overload and fills a kinetic instead of energy. Okay. Yeah, because having a good balance, I think, is important. Having balance is really critical when it comes to using bows consistently. And so if Wish Ender... Blick's like, Wish Ender's gonna get nerfed if y'all keep using it like how everyone is. I wouldn't be surprised. You mean to kill bosses through windows? I wouldn't be surprised if Bungie did nerf it in some way. Yeah, I absolutely agree, Elinir. I think it's good to have just solid swapping options. So I think Wish Ender, the Wish Ender quest I'll likely get to. Not today, but at some point I'll get to it.
Osiris rallied a team of researchers while you were out. They've been itching to get their mitts on this.
Right now my eyes are more on Ghoul. Once I saw Ghoul in action yesterday, I was like, yeah, that's gotta be me.
I guess I was just after something else. Something you can't find in the Black Garden. Or anywhere else. I thought
Is the Wish Ender quest long though?
That's part of the whole Cloud Strider deal, you know? Our service, our sacrifice. I'm not afraid of dying. Really. But I never considered what it'd be like to keep fighting when... And I know this pain is to remind me that I'm still...
How did I like Warlord's Ruin? It was really, really fun, man.
When there's this giant...
It was a really fun dungeon. I loved it a lot because of the variance of
At least now I get why Osiris
different environmental and map design layouts. You had an amazing skybox. You know, you had the snow, you had the Dark Souls, Elden Ring type of vibe. It was really, really nice. Alright, so Nimbus admits they weren't as settled with Rohan's death as they thought they were. Cloud Striders are trained to accept death as part of the flow. To Nimbus, that meant pushing through the pain, trying to outrun their grief. Seeing Rohan's gun in the Black Garden forced them to stop and realize just how much they missed him. Nimbus thanks you for seeing the mission through. With the Conceptual Mind's memory core, the odds of unlocking the veil and following the witness have shot up. Nimbus promises to deliver the memory core so Osiris and Neomuna's research can start decrypting it. Okay. So I have to beat Shattered Throne Shadow Throne twice for Wish Ender. I see. So it's a little bit more of a challenge than anything. Okay, let's see here. So Wish Ender equals Barrier. Wish Keeper is Unstoppable. Lemon Overload. Ghoul is Ad Clear. TQ's GM Scaling. Hone? Hold a point, go ham. What's Hone? Which one's that? Yeah, Elenir is a huge fan of Warlord's Rune, which is why I had to have Elenir yesterday. Coming along with me on the journey. It was fun. Definitely a top one for me as far as dungeons so far. So I can't complain. Alright, so let's go up here. We could maybe run Wish Ender at the start of the community stuff. Yeah, sure. If it's not that long, then yeah, we can do it tomorrow because tomorrow is community day. So we can just drop that in there, and then after that we can just run some, you know, usual gambits, some dares, you know, just a typical chill day. Hierarchy of needs. You have to see it in person. It's great. So what does hierarchy do as far as its stats and everything? It's probably the longest dungeon in the game. Oh, okay, let me approach that. It's a cutscene now. So how long are we saying? Like half an hour, roughly? Because Warlord's Ruin wasn't that long, actually, surprisingly enough.
When you said you understood, I never asked why.
The list missed? The stasis bow?
She always did.
Is it stasis, Elenir?
Throughout all the lives we shared.
It's a cool bow nobody uses. I love when nobody uses a gun, because then I want to use it. I love that.
Don't lose hope.
At least an hour? Okay, it's not that bad.
She must have known what I'd find here.
What was her name?
Sagira.
Oh, Sagira. Oh, man. Everyone's just holding on to some pain. Osiris lost so many people. And then I saw how Amanda died the other day. I was like, damn. Everyone's just holding on to pain everywhere. It's like a suitcase full of grief. Finally, new missions are available. Thank goodness. Can we finally do it now? Okay, so that's Cadle. Finally, we can do Parting the Veil. Oh my gosh. Finally, man. Now I can finally get this done and then finish up. Okay, you know what? Before that, take a break from story. Let's go run some of that Crucible. I'll get some alloy too on top of that. So you know what? Before I do that, let me swap off this build. There we go. So this build is so fun. This build I was testing out yesterday. And I gotta say, this build has been phenomenal. It's basically my gun and run build. It's centrifuge paired with frosties, so that way I just get constant energy for both my gun and my abilities. And all I do is run around and I shoot. And I just kill. Yeah, people are saying the same thing, Beast. People are saying Vow Disciple is really good, although people have also said Vow Disciple is incredibly puzzle heavy. So like, get ready to take notes. So think Wish Keeper, crits, kill, stack up a deployable ring. This time it's in front of you, and any arrows shot through have bonus projectiles shooting to the sides. Okay. Catalyst gives it crazy draw speed and reload time. And this is the hierarchy of needs, right? And yeah, no worries, Elenir. It's all good. I saw you playing Helldivers earlier, so I know. Okay, I'm gonna check out Hierarchy of Needs after this, because I'm gonna collect that. I'm gonna collect Hierarchy, and whenever RNG blesses me Ghoul, and then Wishender we can likely do tomorrow. First thing. So second last encounter is tricky. Yeah, because I'm hearing that there's a lot of symbols you gotta do in Vow of Disciple. So I was like, alright, well that definitely seems like one where you have to remember a lot of things. It seems more than Deepstone Crypt, because Deepstone was kind of tricky. Well, not really actually. It wasn't that bad. B's like, yes, a lot. Just straight to the point. It can be for a first run. I can imagine. Have someone ping you with the symbols for the raid and you'll get an idea for Vow. Sheesh. You use screenshots of the symbols? Ah, of course, I can imagine. Trying to remember all the symbols? I think it was Makir who mentioned it. I don't know if you're still here, Makir. You said it was 40 symbols or something? I think Makir said something about like 30 to 40 symbols you have to remember. I'm like, ain't no way I gotta remember. That's like literally like homework right there. I make up new callouts every time. I can totally see that. Actually insane. But beyond the puzzles, the actual experience itself is rewarding, you'd say? Because some are saying it's their favorite, others are very on the opposite end. So it's a mixed bag of opinion. It's great fun, it's awesome. Okay. I guess it just comes down to preference and whether or not you can endure the puzzles or you can't. I guess the puzzle part is what really kind of turns people away from it. But everything else about it is kind of cool. Damn, okay. Alright, competitive. You're taking like 2 years? It's not even that late. It's only 10 a.m. right now in Tokyo. It's gotta be people at home. And Korea too. Like, Asia should be awake right now. If anything, in the West, everyone should be going to sleep soon. I guess in the meantime, this would be a good chance to go back up and see if I missed any comments. Okay, so Gramps was saying epochal integration is great. So what type of gun is that? I didn't really get to see what it was. Was that like was it an SMG or what gun is that? Andrew asks, am I streaming on Twitch as well? I'm streaming on Kick. I don't know if you've heard of Kick. It's very much similar to Twitch. The whole entire layout is very much like Kick. I mean, sorry, it's very much like Twitch, sorry. You know, very similar overlay UI. It's just different color scheme. But it's a really, really good website. I like it more than Twitch. So if you want to jump over there, Andrew, by all means, you'll get much faster quality, I guess, or smoother quality on Kick. You get 900p/60 FPS on the stream, so responses will be faster. You can run the preservation mission in Sabathun's Throne Worlds to see all the symbols and what Bungie has named them. Okay, so that gives you somewhat of a heads up as to what to expect. And thank you, Beast. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm going to definitely look over those tips and the symbols. Okay, so it's a solar hand cannon. Not so good in PvP, but I imagine it's probably better in PvE then. Which is where I imagine most of you guys are playing anyway. Yeah, I imagine PvE content, it'll likely shred things. I look for guns typically that... I look for guns that typically give me a good balance between taking it into PvP and PvE. So I am somewhat limiting myself, but at the same time, I think that's a good thing. Just having a nice kind of specific layout or inventory is nice. Takes less off my brain. It is really good this season with the solar buffs in PvE. Yeah, I can imagine it being better in PvE with the solar buffs. PvP, not so much, because, yeah, you have other options that people will likely use. Like, I still see some people using Sunshot a lot in PvP. Even some people, funny enough, are using, like, Manticore in PvP. And I hear that gun is like, But hey, you know, it is what it is. As long as you're having fun with the gun, can't really complain. I just read the stats for Manticore and I was like, this feels like more like a warlock gun than anything else. Because if I have to float in the sky all the time, seems kind of odd. Well, not all the time, but you know what I mean. Whole anti-grav thing and whatnot. It's so weird that this takes longer to load in than the Gambit. It's actually very strange. I would think that this would take much faster to load in, considering that so many people complain about Gambit not being so great for them, and yet the irony is it loads up so much faster. Like, I can find a Gambit game in a, you know, snap of a finger. Do I have Tommy's matchbook? That's the SMG, right? The one that resembles the Tommy gun? I think I saw that in the monument. Oh, it's an auto. Oh, okay. That was an SMG. Makes more sense than it's a Tommy gun. Makes more sense. I did see it. I did see it in the... You know what? Let me just check now. Because this thing is taking a long time. Yeah, let's go peep that. Speaking of peeping, where can I actually take a look at the hierarchy of needs? Is that something in the monument too? Or is that something that you get from something specific? Because I want to keep an eye on that. Okay, so it's an exotic from the dungeon. Oh, okay, alright, so I need to memorize the dungeon. Oh, Hawthorne has something, right? Oh, true. Yeah. I'll go visit her after I'm done then. I think she gives some clan points and stuff. Let's see. So Tommy, I think, was in Forsaken, right? No, which one was it again? Jotun? No. Oh, here we go. Tommy's matchbook. Ooh. Well, this is definitely very Tommy gun inspired. Sustained fire with this weapon overheats it, increasing damage but burning the user. Heatsink. Overheat damage is reduced while not aiming down sights. This weapon is optimized for recoil control. So this is essentially like a self-damaging weapon? Because it burns me. but I get more damage. But I'd have to like really look at the overheat stuff. So if I'm hip firing, the overheat is reduced. But if I'm aiming down sights, then I imagine it increases. So the Titan has a build that won't take damage from it. So then, I guess in that sense, that gun is primarily catered to that particular build then? I don't think Hunter would really benefit from that in that sense. The catalyst reduces the damage. Is it like significant reduction or just like mediocre? Laura Lee Slender Helm. Oh, okay. If I was playing Titan, I would have immediately grabbed that. Okay, so we get a free engram, right? Viper... Oh, the strides, okay. Last Wish raid. Okay, this is just acquiring. Okay, so I already have Tyranny. You can get that with Solar on all classes, or Strand on Titan. Ah, okay, gotcha. So, okay, so again, it's like pretty specific then. So if we went back to Solar... Wait, did I miss something? She's still blinking. I guess it's what, this? Completing the... Okay. The Last Wish raid completed. So do I just acquire this? Kali defeated, Shuro Chi defeated, Vault infiltrated. Okay. Oh, just the engrams? Ah, okay. Ah, I see what you're saying, okay. So the Luna... she's a quest for the dungeon, okay. Oh, this is incandescent. I've been getting some pretty good Luna rolls. Incandescent on a sniper is not too bad. But I'm gonna have to put that away.
See you soon.
Grab the quest too.
And what would you like to say?
Laura Lee Splendor.
Clan going okay?
You love that helmet?
Everybody happy?
Okay, so acquire
That's
this.
a good one.
And this particular quest... Oh yeah, I remember power level. True. I guess as I get higher, it's going to be better for me to use those engrams. That particular raid then... So I don't have enough spoils yet. So that particular quest... Did that like expire?
Okay.
Didn't expire, right? It just stays there until you're ready to do it? Yeah, we were just talking about the Tommy's match earlier, Lolly. With the Titan. Alright, let's go back and I missed the dungeon quests? Really? I thought that was a dungeon there. I thought Last Wish was it. Well, that's the raid though, isn't it?
Tell your clanmates I said hi.
Okay, so they're every week. Okay. Oh, so I can't do this one because I need the Witch Queen dungeon key. Okay, that's the raid. Okay. Yeah, this one I can't do yet. I think that's why I didn't click it. Because it's, I needed a dungeon key for that one. Yeah. So they nerfed the helmet so it no longer works as well with Tommy's as it did during the season of the Haunted. How long ago was that season? Seems like a long season, like a long time ago. Okay, let's see if that break actually helped in terms of searching for guardians now. I'll keep that in mind though, Gramps. For that one quest, the dungeon quest. So Haunted was in Witch Queen. Okay, so it wasn't that far back. During Season of the Haunted, you could just stand there and fire Tommies and it would trigger the helmet, heal on you, and you took no damage and just constantly healed. That sounds broken. That actually sounds broken. So basically, you can just run a team of Titans and never die. Literally Team Titans. Or Teen Titans. That's why they nerfed it. And I can totally see why. You can just go through the whole entire game without dying. Though I imagine it's still probably good, right? Like it's not as good, but still solid. Okay, it still works. The heal, just don't use Tommy's. I'm using the build you post. Okay. So Beast is Beast is an advocate for the builds. All right. What made you gravitate towards the builds? Is it just more so for like easy clears and stuff, Beast? Or was it more for the gameplay approach? Or a little bit of everything? Excuse me. I'm always curious as to why people choose specific things. It's like a psychological thing. Like how people would choose, you know, an aggro build versus like a more defensive build. It's interesting as to why people pick those particular styles. Oh, you needed a tank build. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, because raids, I imagine you want more. You have a Laura Lee Splendor build and a Pyro Gale Gauntlets build. By all means, share your builds. Share your builds in the Discord build section. I always go through that. I always like look through your builds and see what type of ideas you all have come up with. Yesterday, Elinor dropped his, and that was a good read. I'm gonna have to go back and read it again. But please drop your builds. I'm gonna drop this build that I'm currently working on, the one I have here. This build I think is really fun. It just consists of Centrifuge and Frosties. These are the only two things you really need. Everything else you can kind of mix and match. Though I would recommend like a gun and run just for the top slot. But Centrifuge with its perk, you sprint and this builds temporary charge. And then with Frosties, you're just getting energy. So while I sprint, not only am I charging up my gun, I'm charging up my abilities. And then dodging also increases my sprint speed. So this is basically just, I'm running in, I'm dodging bullets, and I'm shooting you. And I've got some high resilience too, so that way I can survive longer while I'm running around. So I'm aiming for 100, I'm getting there on this build. Same thing with my other builds. What am I at right now? 74. So I'm using, shout out to you guys, I'm now using the armor picker. I was using it last night to pick certain things, and now I have a better grasp of everything. Then I have to masterwork some of these more, so I can get more options. And then, yeah, PvP mods. I think I have a few PvP mods, though I don't think I've gotten all of them. But yeah, I need to actually do this one still. Now that we're here, that's actually good that you brought it up, Andrew. Because I did this last night, but then I went to bed. So I didn't finish things up. So, in this case... I'm trying to think what I would want. Okay, hold on. After the match, we can take a look at that. But I definitely have to equip some PvP mods for this build. Just so I get the advantage.
Survival.
So I want targeting on the helmet. Alright, you may have to paste it again because I'm going to be focusing here for a while. So I may not see... So all I do is run. All I'm doing is running. All I do is run and I gun. Run, gun, keep charging. That was bad. Dexterity.
1 minute. You're ahead on line.
Okay, so targeting on a helmet, dexterity on arms. Okay.
Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. 3 lives left. 30 seconds. Lay your
Oh, he got me.
dead. Last light. This is it. 10 seconds.
Oh,
Lives on your
I actually had him there. I should have just probably went for melee.
one opponent standing. Tiebreaker
So
action.
unflinching on
Enemy's
chests, arc loader on arms. Gotcha.
Opposing team annihilated.
Okay. So after this match, I'll put those all on.
The lead is yours.
So I don't even really use my secondary here.
Five lives left.
I'll take that. I'll take a 50-50 right there. I'll take that. I'll take a 2-for-1 special on that.
Left.
That's all I keep doing. I just hold down shift and I just run. I run and charge. That's all I do.
You're ahead on lives.
One thing I also like about this build is I can maintain my charge while I use my strand. I can grapple and I still have my overcharge, which is actually amazing. Not that though. Not that though. Not a good example, but I'm sure you get the point.
You're out of lives. Fight on, just.
That was actually a waste of a life.
You've got 30 seconds.
So I'm out of lives now. That sucked. I just threw away a life.
10 seconds.
So these guys are using grenade launchers.
Your opponent's got the better of you.
Yeah, they're using grenade launchers now.
Match tied. There can be only one winner.
So I'm looking for like a primary at the top for gun and run. Like breakneck I was thinking about, but I don't want to run double auto. It's like the only thing. I'm trying to run around in third party like that.
Five lives left. One minute. You're ahead on lives.
Where is he?
Three lives left. Enemy team has no reserves left.
Where is this last guy at?
30 seconds. Slay your enemies and they stay.
There you go.
Last
Got him.
This is it. Your team's out of lives.
We might be able to take this round. It all comes down to this, basically.
10 seconds.
Might be a tiebreaker, maybe?
Tiebreaker active.
Yeah.
The end is coming. Fight. No one left to fight in your place.
Oh, really?
So fight. This is it. Show me what you've got.
Oh, I got him there too.
Your opponent's got
He was ready.
you.
Yeah, good try. That wasn't too bad. I was cooking though.
Has match point. Meaningless. Fight on. Five lives left.
That's why Slam is so good. I was zooming. I was just going in. I hear somebody. Come here. You're shooting me?
1 minute. You're ahead on lives. Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them.
Whoa! He scared me. Ah, that was my teammate. That guy just came right in front of me.
Remains.
Ooh, boy.
Team annihilated.
That was a close call. I'm telling you, man, ensnaring slam is actually so good. The fact that I can just suspend you and you can't move gives me a chance to just hit you. Because it puts you in a panic mode too, because you're just suspended for like, what, 2 seconds? Oh yeah, same guy got me. I'm gonna follow my teammate. Wherever they go, I'm gonna go. Probably the best way to play this.
Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. 1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chances.
Alright, final one. Final death.
Left. 1 foe remains.
Get him!
Last life. This is it. Seconds. Slay your enemy and they stay dead.
These guys are playing super.
10 seconds.
Oh, well, they're definitely trying to hide. Oh, what?
Fight on just the same. Tiebreaker active. The
Let's go.
Fight. All enemies down.
Let's go.
Total victory.
That was actually clutch. That was clutch. My teammate came through and he finished them off.
Slay them before they slay you.
GG on that. That was fun, man. This is why I love this build. This build is super, super fun. It's just nothing but non-stop running. I just run and I gun. And as long as I have that consistent meter building, you saw how quickly I had my energy back. Like I would just shoot, energy still going. I had enough time to grapple and do everything I needed to do. It's just a constant energy flow. All right, so what are you guys saying? Okay, so arc loader on arms. Or is arc loader? Arc loader on arms. Okay. Unflinching on chest. Okay, maybe I'll put this. Grants class ability. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so arc loader, dexterity. Okay, dexterity on arms. Oh, harmonic dexterity? No. I guess I want arc dexterity, right? Arc dexterity? So maybe I just take this off. Yeah, arc dexterity. And I have one more. I guess I can just do grenade distance, I guess. Okay, and then unflinching on chest. Okay, I have unflinching a strand. I need to do unflinching arc. Okay, so unflinching. I'll level this up, I guess. Unflinching. Okay, unflinching arc aim. Okay. And then. Okay, so I got dex on arms. Yeah, dex on arms, unflinching chest, arc loader. Okay, so I got those. Nice, nice. Depends on the weapon. I'm mostly using this. I'm mostly using the centrifuge. Time for bed. Hey, Gramps, thank you so much for being here. As always, it's a pleasure having you. Good to see your face first thing in the morning. It's always nice. That didn't sound too good. But you know what I mean. Didn't sound right coming out, but in my mind, my intentions were there. But thank you for stopping by. I always appreciate that. Yeah, let's keep another one. Because if I can get these weeklies done, it's good for my pinnacle anyway. Oh yeah, targeting on a helmet. Targeting on a helmet. Targeting. Targeting on a helmet. Which one would that be? Which targeting? Thanks for the compliment. You're most welcome. Ashes to assets. Gain bonus super energy? Nah. Are you running the mods Reaper and Recuperation on your cloak and legs? I don't have anything on cloak yet, so I can probably take a look at that. But for this, oh no wait, we're filled here. So in this case, we don't need this. We don't even need this, right? Because this won't work in PvP, the special stuff. Yeah. I remember Andrew mentioned that yesterday. So where was it? Targeting on a helmet. So targeting. Ah, here we go. So I want arc targeting. Okay, and then one more. What would be a good one? I guess is ashes to assets good? I gain bonus super energy on grenade kills. Like, what would be a good filler? Kinetic? Maybe? Since I can probably have like a kinetic weapon as well. That can be a good balance. The targeting mod stack. Okay, so 2 arc targets. Okay, so arc targeting. Okay, cool. So it says diminishing return, so I'm guessing any more than 2 is probably you're losing value, right? But 2 is the go-to. I see, okay. Okay, so you're saying B, you said do reloads. Okay, this is full though. So this helmet is full. So we can maybe go to legs and fix up the legs. Yeah, legs need some fixing. So you guys said so reloads, what would I do here? Is there anything that you'd recommend here? Because this one is just for Orb of Power. This is probably nothing of use. So recuperation. Okay, I have recoup. Oh no, I don't. Okay, so recoup. And then what would be in these ones? I had orbs, but I don't think that's important. Arc Surge. Let me take that off. So Arc Surge. Okay, so Arc Weapon Surge. Okay. And then what would be the last one? Do I just stack up on recuperation then, since it's good to stack? Because I can do just 2 of these and we should be... So the PV... Okay, so PvP ones are always at the end. Gotcha. So all these are PvP here. That makes a lot of sense to me now too. That's new news. That's new news. So all of these on the first page are more what? Is this like a mixture between PvE and PvP? And then this is strictly PvP? Is that how it works? That's actually kind of interesting. So better already? Ah, okay. So I'll do that. Okay, so now we have recoup, we have weapon surge, better already. You should have one of your loadout slots just for PvP. Yeah, this is purely for PvP, yeah. This build right here, this is my second loadout. This is the Crucible build. So this one doesn't get changed. So holster on legs. Okay, holster on legs. Okay, it's just easier. Okay, gotcha. So holster on legs. What is the holster? Ah, solar holster. Arc holster. Ah, okay. So if I get one more of these, then I masterwork it, then I can put arc holster instead, I guess. Well, I guess that works. Yeah. So I've masterworked this, which makes sense anyway. Oh, are we in a game? Okay, we're in a game. Okay. Man, my shards are like diminishing. I gotta save my shards, man. I had like 13 or like 15 a while ago. I gotta save these guys. These are hard to get. Those are a hard bunch. Okay, so not so much. It's just kind of organized that way regardless of PvP, PvE. Put the Reaper on your cloak to make orbs easily. Okay, let's see if we can try it. So Reaper.
Survival.
Which one is that? Bomber. Oh, okay. Remind me after. Reaper on cloak. Okay. Come here. He ran away, dude. He was running. I'm running. Oh! Oh my gosh, he came through. You saved my life. You saved my life! As someone said, you should have this as a second loadout or a secondary. Yeah, I definitely do. It's right here. So this loadout is like different from my original build. So whenever I need this build, I just hop on this one.
No lives left for your enemy. Destroy them. 3 lives left.
Oh, so Dim gives you endless loadouts? So it gives you more than the in-game loadout. Interesting. No one here. Oh, that guy scared me.
Last life. 10 seconds.
Oh, he was running.
Out of line. One foe remains. Tiebreaker active. The end is coming. Fight.
I'm gonna try and cap this.
You're the last guardian standing. Fight. Ten seconds.
Oh, it's fine. Ends in a tie at least.
Dead even. Which of you will survive?
You can also import loadouts from people. I gotta really get used to Dim. Dim seems like the go-to for everything, man. Loadouts and sharing loadouts and having endless loadouts. It's crazy that Dim has so much. I'm gonna jump over that. I don't want to get caught in the crossfire.
lives left.
Oh, that was a good shield. He blocked my actual slam there.
Three lives left. One minute. You're neck and neck on reserves.
See ya. If I get shot, I'm zooming.
Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. 30 seconds. Slay your enemy and they stay dead. One opponent standing.
Why I loved running around, because I can catch them off guard so easily.
You smashed your enemies to dust.
So it's not just the mods that are different for PvP. Armor stats have a different focus. Intellect actually matters in PvP.
Round start.
Primarily because you want that super constantly, right? You want to be popping that super all the time. I have a lot of resilience on this build, just so I can run around and just, if I get shot, I don't have to worry about it too much. But I can totally see that super being very pivotal.
Five lives left.
No! No, I actually had a 1v2 there. I actually had that. I just swapped off my weapon too slow.
Last life. This is it. Your team's out of lives.
So that guy is definitely... Yeah, that was a rough whiff. I definitely had that 1v2 locked in. Oh. Why, if I got that shot there, that would have been it. Alright, that guy's ready and aiming.
You've got 30 seconds.
Yeah, they're definitely going in together now. Yeah,
Your enemy
they're definitely going in three stacks. Just rushing in together. Okay, so resilience doesn't work the same in PvP. It does not give you damage resistance.
one winner.
Oh, okay. So I guess in this case, I would just take off my resilience stats and then just pump it more into intelligence then. I thought there was still some resistance in PvP. We gotta play together here. Oh, he is so low, dude. If I actually ran around there, I probably would have been able to grab him.
3 lives left.
Yeah. I see the radar. Yeah. I keep an eye on it, like, from time to time. But I gotta do it more frequently.
Double down. Only 1 minute left. Last life. This is it. You're out of life.
Oof. Okay, these guys are definitely...
Just the same.
They're try-harding for sure. Well, I guess I'll take that trade. I thought that was my teammate, not gonna lie.
Seconds.
Okay, so recovery and mobility. Got it. Okay. But the direction and shades have a particular meaning to tell Tell you where exactly enemies are. Okay. Because yeah, I look at the radar, but then I didn't. Okay, so there's a meaning. Okay, so what exactly are the meanings then? Because I see things. Okay, so I see the red.
5 lives left.
There you go. That's all we needed there. I had the head glitch there.
You have my respect, Hunter.
That guy was super scared.
1 minute. You're ahead on lives. Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them.
Oh,
Left.
he threw his ult down right there. Okay, well, that's fine.
Last life.
Hey, let's go, Lally. Thank you for sharing your bills. Appreciate that. Okay.
Your team's out of lives. One opponent remains. 30 seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this.
Oh, he had it ready. Let's go. Good trade. Good trade.
You obliterated the enemy.
That was a good trade. Okay, but now I'm seeing more and more what you mean, Ender.
Final
It's making
round,
more sense to me.
time. Show me
So whenever there's gunfire going off, it just shows that red. So I gotta like know. If I hear gunshots, I'm running over there. Arc melee hunter. I was loving Arc for a while, and then I just went to. Ever since I found Strand, it's been over.
5 lives left.
And not only that, but the Strand gives me the chance to maintain my charge.
3 lives left. That's why we have fire team. Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them. 1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chance. Tell them to line up faster.
Ooh, man.
Enemies down. All lives
Let's go. And I got the Huckleberry Catalyst. Let's go, baby. Man, that die, I'm telling you, man, that ensnaring slam is so good.
all I ask.
Like, all I gotta do is pop it in the air, boom. And now it disorients you. You're just suspended. You're in panic mode. That was a crisp game. Let's see, what are my stats for that game? What did I do? Oh, I popped off. 20 and 5 or 20 and 14. Okay, I died a lot. But I still popped off though. That was actually kind of crisp, man. This build is nice. Okay, what were you guys saying though? You guys mentioned I couldn't do it earlier. So you mentioned, so Andrew said that I should focus more on, I should try and focus on recovery and mobility. So I'm at 71 right now, so therefore I should probably take some off of my resilience and just start beefing it up into my mobility. Okay. Okay, so the closer to center the light up, the closer to your position they are. There's a center, then inner ring, then outer edge. Center means near on top of you. Ring means further. The edge means much further away. then if they're on top or below you, it blinks instead of holding a color, I believe. Okay, so so when I see the outer red line on the edge of the radar, that means they're far away. And then as they get closer, that red beam of light kind of, it blooms, it becomes like bigger, right? Got it. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Okay. I never experienced the blink part when they're on top or below. But then again, I've been running around a lot, so it's split directionally in like 6 or so directions. Okay, that totally makes sense as to why the edges change. Gotcha. All right. So it turns into 8 pie slices. Okay, yep. So I recognized that when I was running around. It's definitely split up into different segments. Okay. So I'm gonna pay more attention now to when I look at the radar on PvP. It's so hard. I wouldn't say it's hard, but you definitely get tunnel vision when you play, because you're focusing on like what's in front of you, not so much on the radar. Do I have stomp ease or hunter legs? I don't think I do. I have Orpheus rig, which is what I got the other day. And then I have Lucky Pants, which I have a build for. So I have a Lucky Pants build, which is going to be for like Legend Lost Sector runs. This is strictly for the PvP, and then the other one that I usually use is like Flex. It's like an all-around type of thing. Let me fix what you guys were saying then. It boosts your agility and jumping. Interesting. And that you can get what, through Legend Lost Sector's Beast, or? Oh yeah, put Reaper on. Yeah. Okay, so Reaper is in the cloak, right? So what is Reaper? Let me see the Reaper thing. Kickstart, finisher, bulwark, 1-2 special, proximity, attraction, snap load, benevolent, empowered. Ah, Reaper. Okay, shortly after using your class ability, your next weapon final blow spawns an orb. Okay. Possibly the monument. Okay, I'll definitely peep that for sure. So in this case, we don't need... No, we have... yeah, I guess we can keep that. So this one, we can lower the resilience and then put some more into mobility. And that way this gives me space to run the Reaper. Okay, so that's a staple in PvP. Gotcha. Okay, so Reaper I put on there. And then the Orb of Power. This is good for me when I dodge, because the dodging on Frosties gives me the speed buff, and then if I collect my Orb of Power when I'm around, this gives me better... Yeah, that lets me refresh my ability faster. Okay, cool. So that's actually fine. So 8. Okay, put Outreach on as well. Where's Outreach? Outreach. 2, time dilation, utility, bomber, Outreach. Okay. Gotcha. So masterwork the cloak. Okay, so let me masterwork this. Gotcha. So this is masterworked. And then we can put on, so we have attraction, outreach, but then we have 3 more slots. Okay. So the stars are all the same on cloaks. Got it. So then here, I guess I want to just buff it up to 3 then for mobility. And then I just need an extra slot here. Because this is kind of a waste, right? Because outreach makes sense. Powerful attraction makes sense. Unless there's something better than attraction to fill the slot up. Oh, don't stress it much? Okay, I thought it was important. Okay. So just for now, Reaper, attraction, and then outreach. And then I've just popped mobility in there to give the extra buff. Okay. Got it. So mobility is done there. Let me just save this then, just so I don't forget. All right. And then Andrew mentioned, again, I gotta go back up because you mentioned something important. So it was recovery, mobility. Okay, so recovery. Okay, recovery. So this is also resilience. So I guess we can put recovery then here. Intellect is also important too. I know you mentioned that as well. So okay, so of course intellect, I see it makes more logical sense since you want your super up a lot faster. So in this case, I mean, I could also just max out my mobility and just go right to 100 or close to 100. Or we can just do some more recovery. Since I want to stay alive. That would bring me up to what, 40 something? 45. 45 isn't that bad. Intellect is at 42. Actually, that's good though, right? Well, I shouldn't say good, but the 40 mark is like that good type of number, right? Because was it you, Enderf, that mentioned like the 10, 20, 30, 40, right? You want that to be as close to that number as possible. Okay, so replace resilience mods with recovery. All right, so we'll do recovery. Okay, it wasn't you, but okay, it was true. All right, because I was thinking intellect is at 40, so that's good. But then I see what you're saying. Just for PvP, okay. So let me just do this again, just so every time I make a change, I just save it. So anything resilience, we change for recovery. So this is resilience here. So we'll put recovery here. It might have been you. I wouldn't be surprised then. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so now we have recovery at 55. All right. We'll save that too. I'd buy that for $1. So we've got, this one is, okay, so this is recovery. This one is mobility. Chest is recovery. Arms. Okay, so discipline. Discipline's also important too, right? Or not that important. It's just recovery mobility most of the time, yeah? Recovery mobility. Yeah, okay, so Andrew just says that. Yeah, recovery, okay, alright, so I'll just do recovery mobility then. Recovery mobility, so let's see, more recovery would put me up a little bit. Yeah. Andrew already confirmed that resilience in PvP is not worth it. It's not the go-to, so I took his advice right away. So recovery then, I guess we can go with this. Since it's the only slot piece we really have that doesn't interfere with everything else. And then, yeah, of course, the one extra thing in there is whatever. So now we're at 60. So that's good. At least 60 is a nice even number to stop on. Mobility is 83, so it's still technically closer to 80 than it is anything. Resilience is still 61. That's not too bad. And then strength is still pretty high, which is okay. Okay. This is it's not bad at all. We're getting there. Let me save again. Just so it's like I'm in Photoshop and I'm just having to like press Control S every second. Just so I don't forget. And then this was already full. So I think this is okay. High mobility, decent recovery, and intellect is fairly high now, better than before. Okay, so there's specific weapon archetypes with specific damage perks that it can extend their time to kill, require one extra shot, force them to land a crit where they could have landed a body, etc. So it's not a waste, but it's too complicated and dependent on what you're facing to invest very much into, especially as a hunter who wants high recovery mobility. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely stat starved. So swap out resilience from the helm. Oh, okay. So now we want... We can maybe put a little bit of intellect in there. Because... we want Recov. Okay, Recov. Yeah, Recov can be good. I was thinking intellect for the super. Because that would put me at 50. Because 50 would be a good kind of median, right? So high recov. Okay, so then, cause I'm trying to see the intellect too. I'm trying to kind of base it around having my super, but also having that recovery. But you guys are saying recovery is better. So recovery put me to 70, while still having a 40 intellect, which I guess is still decent. Like, okay, so you only get your super usually once per match. Okay, because I was gonna ask, like, what is the frequency of one getting their super to further suggest like a high intellect? And also, is 40 a good stopping point for intellect? Like, is that a good number? I'm more curious about that. Because I know the higher you go, obviously it's better, but let's just say you invested in one particular area. In this case, I know recovery is, you know, pivotal in mobility. So so int matters in PvP mostly in highly competitive modes like trials, where you want to try and get it before the other team to shut them down or end the match. Okay, so because I have 40 then, is that still... Okay, is this still a very appropriate number to stop on then for intellect? Don't pay attention to it in PvP unless it's mayhem mode. Okay, so I guess it really is mode dependent. In most chill modes, you get a lot of super energy just by engaging in combat, regardless of what your int is at. It only scales the passive background. Okay, all right. That's good. That's a good explanation then from all of you guys. All right. Thank you. Thank you all for that. That's actually really helpful. So just focus primarily on mobility, recovery, and then intellect, if possible, invest in it. But it isn't something that you should... Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Let me retract that. It's good that you do it, but it would be more... It would be specifically for certain modes or playlists for it to be really maximized. Okay. Alright, so I'll stick with this then. So invest with the plan until the plan is there. Might not be as effective as high recovery. Alright. Yeah, so unless I have a real strategy in mind with intellect, then it's probably not something I would dive too deep into. Could be worth keeping spiky int armor in the vault for the day the plan is formed. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that if I ever do go that route. I think for now, though, this is totally fine because this particular build that I'm running, I don't think I'm gonna stop playing this build because it really is fun. Like, it's super fun just running around, having just constant charge of my gun and building meter through my boots. I think it's really nice. So I feel like in that sense, I'm pretty good. Let's try another one. Oh, one more anyway. I have one more until I get my weekly done, so let's try it. Win or lose doesn't matter. I just want to get that alloy and save it up. So you said spiky int armor. Is there one that I have right now that I should vault? Or are you just saying that like in general? Okay, in general. Okay, I gotcha. All right. So I think we are good now. I'm going to masterwork the vest eventually once I get more materials. That way all my stats or all of my armor is maxed out. If you get one, I don't know what your current rolls are. I haven't processed them. I don't know either. I've actually gone through my vault and deleted some of the older ones that I have, like the 1700 armor. So I've just been keeping up with like the 1800 stuff, like this one, for example. But some of the lower ones I've just been deleting to kind of clean up my vault because it's been so much. You don't need more than one cloak. Ah, that's right, because you mentioned earlier, Beast, that they just go off of the same number, right? Yeah. So in this case, I can just... Yeah, you're right. So I can just infuse whatever I need. In this case, I can probably just start deleting them. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. I want to kind of... I wonder what this looks like. I want to change the cloak a bit, though, visually. So you can keep the raid cloaks that have specific mod slots. Otherwise, yep, all cloaks are equal. All right. So yeah, I can probably just get rid of a few of these. Trying to see which one looks better, though, visually. Once you get an artifice cloak, you'll just be washing it for the rest of the time. Unlimited. Doesn't come off my body. Let's see this. I want to see what it looks like from the front. Nah. Let's see. Dark Age cloak. This one's pretty good, but wasn't this supposed to be obtained through the season pass? Or no? Because it just says end preview and it's not there. And I had to finish up my 801 stuff anyway. Airhead hook? No, that's kind of whack. Oh, it's a dungeon. Gotcha. Oh, this is kind of cool. This gives me like an Arctic type of vibe. Oh, is a Warlord's Ruin? Oh, so it's is it a drop? I guess it didn't drop yesterday for me because we did it yesterday. This is actually not bad. This gives me some... This is some Arctic Warrior type of stuff. Okay, so Master Dungeon specifically. So Warlords or the weekly, if that weekly dungeon has a Master variant. Gotcha. Alright. What's this? Oh, okay, I'll check afterward. That one is pretty cool though. So I think after this, what are my actual quests? Because I do have one for Ada. Which one is it again? So capture zones and crucible control. Okay, so I need to do one more gambit actually. Yeah, so I'm going to get some synthweave soon. So I need to do one more gambit game, which will be easy. And then I need to do 3 more public events. And then I can get access to 2 of those weaves.
Your ghost has limited power. Survive at all costs.
I hear somebody. Scared the crap out of me, dude. I knew I heard somebody. Scared the bejeebies out of me.
5 lives left.
I turned around because I thought he was behind me. Oh, then again, that was my fault. That was my own fault for not looking at the radar at that right time. Okay, so he's up left.
1 minute. You're ahead on lives.
Oh, there he is.
3 lives left.
Oh my gosh! Dead end. That was scary. Okay, so upper left.
Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them.
Okay.
Last light. 30 seconds. Slay your enemy and they stay dead. One opponent.
What was he doing there? He went for a football tackle on me.
Fire team that fights together, stays together. Your enemy
He literally went for like a touchdown. He tried to go through the touchdown. I'm like, no. What are you doing?
You have a lead. Keep it.
Also, I hope you folks are enjoying the PvP side. I know typically we always talk PvE stuff, but I hope you do. I hope you are enjoying the PvP element. Oh, I hear him. So I run around, game plan.
You have my respect.
Oh, where was he?
5 lives left.
Just didn't see his actual. Didn't see his actual location.
Three lives left. 1 minute. You're neck and neck on reserves.
Where's this guy?
Last light. This is it. 30 seconds. Win or lose, this is the end.
Oh no!
Lives. Fight on just the same.
It didn't know Centrifuge slap this hard. It's so good. It's so good when you pair it with the Frosties, because you're just getting constant energy boosts.
Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them.
Oh.
You're the last guardian standing. Bye.
Oh, that's fine.
Not this time. You've been defeated.
Worth grabbing a Crucible. Ada Bounty 2. Oh yeah, true. I keep forgetting about the bounties. I keep forgetting.
But one team must
I gotta get the bounties for Crucible. Yeah, and PvP in moderation. Yeah, for sure. Like, you definitely have to know when to just take a break. That's usually why I just jump in for a little while. Do like a few games. And then I just kind of take a mental break. Because I'm not gonna lie, PvE is where it's at for Destiny for sure. Oh, I thought I can jump over that roof maybe.
5 lives left.
The upper right. He's nearby. Dude, that combination is actually ridiculous.
1 minute. You're ahead on lives.
Like, it's actually insane. That slam into centrifuge combo is ridiculous. Oh man. If his teammate wasn't there, he would have been done. Yeah, I'm loving the improvements though.
Last life. 30 seconds. Your team is out of line.
That's not good. I probably went too aggro there. Went too aggro. I had the right idea though, but just the wrong approach.
10 seconds.
Oh, he was aiming for the head there.
Your enemies have bested.
And building aim and skill, oh sorry, building aim, skill, and mechanical execution, yep. You can feel like a god coming out of PvP. Yeah, for sure. I 100% agree.
Your enemy has
It just gets you pumped up.
nothing changes.
I like
Take them out.
the rush you get from playing PvP. Because you really have to be on point. And like you said, when you come out of it, you're just like, ah, man. You know, where are the ads at? You know, where are the mini bosses at? I'm ready. Okay, they're all definitely camping somewhere. I'm gonna try my pop my super here though.
5 lives left.
Oh, well, at least I got one. I got one there, but I could have gotten more. Some people mostly do PvP. I can see that.
1 minute. You're neck and neck on reserve. Last life. This is it. No more
This
lives.
guy literally runs in. Literally runs in. I'm not gonna use my gun. I'm just gonna use my hands.
Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them. 30 seconds. Both
Where is he
teams
at?
out of reserves. End this.
Oh, come on. No way. Really? Oh, you clutched it there.
Lives down. Lives extinguished.
Alright, we'll take that. That's fine. And then there are those like me who avoid all that sweaty nonsense. Definitely is good for your heart to avoid it. Look at that. I would not recommend doing PvP all the time. Take it from me, someone who's had to like play for high stakes. It's not a good place to be. When you're younger, that's totally fine, but when you're at my point in life, jumping in every now and then is cool. But doing it all the time, it's like not the best feeling. Oh yeah, so let me actually do some Gambit stuff. Well, yeah, let me grab some Gambits. Actually, I'll go to Ada and your dude. But he definitely just ran at me and punched me. Like, well, I'm not gonna use my guns today. Got my knuckles right here. I really feel like that particular build though, this build is just so fun. Because I don't have to worry too much about swapping off weapons. Like, all I really need is my centrifuge and I'm good. Ronald Pinocchio the Titan. Pacino. Ronald Pacino. Oh, I just run past them. Speaking of running, just ran right past what I needed to do. Alright, let's grab some of these.
Always looking for guardians. You in?
You in? Ooh, wait a minute. Level 16. I gotta get there soon. Alright, so we need Guardians done. Solar ability, targets, envoys. Solar ability. Meh.
Hey.
Let's go to Aiden. Let's go back to Ada. The only time I have PvP'd was for Ace of Spades, Thorn, and Lumina. And there was a brief few games of Iron Banana with Prometheus Lens. Prometheus, surprisingly enough, kind of hits in PvP. Not what you would expect, but it definitely hits.
How can I help?
How can I help? Okay, I'm just gonna random one then. Oh, Raid Dungeon. Oh, this is for Vanguard, so I already have my stuff, then I gotta just do it.
The Black Armory thanks you.
Alright, let's hop into this. Gambito. Alright, so in this particular format, I don't care that much for run and gun. I just wanna... Okay, let me save this actually. So this one I save primarily for Crucible, but this one, my normal build, I'm just gonna have fun. Oh, wait a minute. So now, because I changed my stats, does that mean this changed as well? So whenever I go back to my other loadout, that changes everything else here, right? Or not? No, right? It keeps whatever build I had prior. That's probably why, because I'm using a really weak gun. Maybe? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I got worried. I'm like, wait a minute. Because I know this was 1816 a while ago. Okay. But then I should probably masterwork these weapons or these things too. So this build is like PvE stuff. So I want to get this to at least close to 100. Mobility, I'll keep it around 60 because it's not like that important. But for PvE, I'd want to get some resilience more. So maybe I'll masterwork my discipline. Where's my resilience at? Yeah, maybe I only have 2 more prisms. I gotta save those up then. Yeah. I'll work on the PvE stuff after. But I get what you guys are saying though. It's a good balance to have. Like, you don't want to spend too much of your time in one area, which is why I love Destiny a lot, because you don't have to invest too much of your efforts in one particular spot. Like, if you want to jump off and play some PvP and crack heads, you can. But then the PvE just has so much to offer that you don't have to worry so much. And Prometheus has been busted a few times in the past. Hitted laser tags. Oh my gosh. When you said laser tag, I'm like, damn, that childhood memory just popped back into my head. I remember laser quests. I don't know if Beast, do you remember laser quests? Was that only a Canada thing, or is that in America too?
They make those funny little sounds. Crunch.
Yeah, I agree though. I agree for sure, Elenir. I think PvP is what adds,
Drop those targets. Take
you know, it just adds a little bit more spice to the mix of PvE. I think if this game was purely PvE, I think people would have probably gotten tired of it a lot faster, maybe. But because it has like a good selection of everything, oh my gosh, because it has a good selection of everything, I think it's nice.
hostiles at the tree.
Oh, okay, so it's Canadian too. Okay, I thought it was just purely Canadian. Because I remember going to Eglinton Square. I think it was around the area. Maybe you know about Eglinton Square, like a long time ago. But I remember going there as a kid, and there was a laser quest near Blockbuster. And I would go there with my dad. And then, of course, birthday parties were the best for laser quests.
Incoming wave at the ruins. Small blocker to the other side.
Got the laser painter. Let's go, Endurf. Big ups. Round of applause for Endurf getting what he wanted.
Moats draining.
Give me all those moats.
Must die, sister. Hostiles at the tree. You just dropped a taken on the other side. Hope you're proud. I am. Portals primed.
Portals primed. Go make a mess.
Got eyes on a high value.
Oof.
Track it down.
How much did I get? 3 there?
Hostiles inbound at the beach. High value target is down and out.
I'm out of here. I'm grabbing these and I'm dipping. Woohoo. Okay, I've got to make sure I save up my resources here. Got him.
Allies invading.
92, let's go.
Look 'em in the eyes. Almost there.
90, oh, that's perfect. I have just enough.
Primeval's up.
Let's go, boys. Why is this gun so good?
Scored him kid. Primeval come.
Holy, why is this gun so good? This is a legendary, right? This is not an exotic, is it? It shoots mini rockets. It's so good. Such a good legendary option. Like, it's a great substitute for Forerunner too, because I don't have to commit to always using Forerunner all the time. Like, this is just my better option now.
Your enemy called up a primeval. Finish this before they lead you.
Alright, boys, I'm going in. Oh, supercharge? Oh, it's... Oh, I'm ready.
Take out those guardians.
I'm ready. Here I come, boys and girls. Are you ready?
Enemy invaded down. One down. 10 seconds left.
No. Yeah, ever since you got me on Indebted,
Now kill the big guy.
I said I'm indebted to Elenier. Because this gun really does come in handy. Like, it's actually insane how good this gun is. Or how good, rather, the Indebted is. I'm out of there.
Invader on the field. Careful. Convoys terminate. Now, bring the house down. That primeval's not
Oh my gosh.
burn it down and take this game.
Wait a minute.
They wanted a fight. You gave it to them.
Oh my gosh, it scared me.
That primeval's nearly dead. Opposing team
Finish him.
for win.
Let's go.
Forget you killed a god.
Let's go. Yeah, 8 tracks was amazing. You both were
You fight like that
great
every day?
yesterday.
I don't ever want to see you go to war. There'd be no one left.
Like, you guys all brought your own uniqueness to the experience. And I was happy. I could just feel the joy from both of you, which is good. That's all I needed, was just your enthusiasm. Once I had that enthusiasm, I'm happy. Because I just feed off of good vibes, you know. When there's good vibes in the chat, good vibes in the VC, I feed off that. The moment someone comes in and it's just like, you know, negative nanny over here, I'm just like, can you just leave? Yeah. It's once I see people are happy with something, that brings me joy. I just, not that, you know, of course everyone's gonna have their bad days, myself included. Just don't bring it all the time, you know. There you go. So I've got my silk, and I have one more guardian to beat up. And then I also have, okay, so 3 more public events. Yeah, I can do it off stream though. I can do it right now. Oh, we're doing pretty good though for the calibration though. Gotta play more, so more gambits for that. Okay. But I think we might call it a day here, folks. I'm gonna call it a little bit early on this one. I'm gonna go grab some early lunch this time, because yesterday we were playing all day. We were playing till like almost 3 in the afternoon, and I was like, food? Where is it? I was so raw yesterday, but like I said, I was so juiced on the energy that I didn't even think about it until I finished. The moment I pressed end stream, I was like, where's the food? But when I was actually playing with you guys, I wasn't hungry at all. So I gotta thank you again for that. When I'm immersed in something, it's like time goes by, food doesn't matter. It just brings back again my childhood memories of being in my room all day and just playing and not knowing where food is until I stop. Then I'm just like, where is the food? Mom, food. All right, so I think we'll stop for now. Neptune stuff I think we've caught up on. I'll do some more of the pinnacles later. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, it was definitely a marathon. It was 6+ hours. I normally don't even go that long, but like I said, when I'm so involved in a game or just something I really like, time just flies by. So I'm glad. We'll do more of that. And of course, who knows? Maybe tomorrow will be the same thing. Tomorrow we're going to have another fun day. We're going to grab the Wish Ender. Then we'll do some dares, do some gambits. Oh man, that Wish Keeper, yeah, that Wish Keeper journey was crazy. Which was funny because I bet you the only thing we had to do was just go craft. Or no, we had to just go to collections and then that was it. Like the whole entire time we were just like, okay, we gotta do this. All right, do that. Okay, all right, come back to this. And all we had to do is just go to collections and just reacquire it. And that would have solved all of our problems. But you know what? It was all in good fun, so am I one to complain? No. If it's all in good fun, I have nothing to complain about. I know, right? Every time we thought it had it in a line, it was just like, nope. Y'all don't have anything in line at all. But yes, folks, I'll call it there. I'm going to, again, get some food in me. I'm going to relax for the day this time. This time I'm going to relax. And I'll come back and play Destiny maybe sometime later in the evening. Solo-wise. And so, yeah, I'll see you folks tomorrow. It's been a good stream. Gegman, of course, always glad to have you here. Pleasure. Love seeing you. Andrew, pleasure having you in YouTube. Dio, I hope he comes back from his long business trip safe and sound. Have a wonderful night. Everyone, much love to y'all. Beast, Lolly, Gramps, Blick, Game Playboy, everybody, Enderf. Oh man, there's so many of you that I can't remember everyone who popped in. But you all are appreciated. Thank you. Thank you so much. Much love. And as always, as I say, new warriors. Stay strong. Keep fighting. And may the force be with you all, always. Also, don't be afraid to sub. Sub is now activated. Enderp is a sub. Don't be afraid. Alright? Take care. Fare thee well. Peace. And thank you, Lolly.